And it is another day of taking my hobbies too seriously. I am joined today by DJ Ribsky, a Chicago comedian. The coolest hat trick artist I've ever seen. Let me see if I can one-up it. It wasn't as cool, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna see if your pool skills are just as good as your hat flipping skills.
Oh, we're gonna find out, all right.
Today we're gonna see if we can get a break and run together. It's me, DJ. I honestly don't know how good a pool DJ is, so we're gonna see. We're doing BCA, which means that off the break, you can shoot any ball, and then it's call your shots, so make sure you're shooting in the right pocket.
I'm 6'2".
So am I.
There's no way he's 6'2". This is there's no way.
Did we get a ball in? It's a good break, but no balls dropped.
My favorite thing about pool is that Filipinos are very good at it.
Are you Filipino?
Shout out to your people. I'm not Filipino, but I think it's amazing to me that Filipinos don't use chopsticks because they're good at pool and they have like collie stick fighting. You know, they're already using the sticks.
I'll be honest, I didn't know that Filipinos didn't use chopsticks.
That's because you need to broaden your horizons.
Whenever I go to a restaurant, I see chopsticks, I just start sweating. Pretty good start. Do what you're most comfortable with, but I would say 2, 10, or 11.
Got short arms, dude. I'm not using the bridge either, dude. I'm not one of these
use
liberals.
the bridge.
No,
Pool players use the bridge.
I'm not a liberal, dude. I'm not using the bridge.
Trust me, pool players use the bridge all the time.
I'm not a pool player, dude. I'm an athlete.
You're top of the day.
And they're like, DJ, you failed the drug test. And I said, for marijuana? And they said, no, actually, we don't know how to ask you this, but have you been taking gas station boner pills? And I said, to be fair, I didn't know that those showed up on drug tests. And they said, they don't. You pissed all over the ceiling, DJ.
So how long have you been doing comedy for?
Like 5.5, almost 6 years.
Gotcha.
Started in Chicago. I don't know if I'll ever leave Chicago.
You've done pretty well for yourself in the scene, you know? You've gotten to what, like headlining spots?
I've done some pretty good stuff. I wish I was better at pool.
Trust me, there's more money. As little money as you think there is in comedy, there's less in pool. Go in.
Give me something, sugar.
You almost got the cue ball.
That's good?
No, it's not.
That was a joke.
Don't scratch. Thank you. Yeah, one drop. We got the 2-ball in, and it's not the best layout I've seen in my life.
This is so stupid. I'm sorry.
You don't even... Shark by the camera, man.
You can't put a hot Filipino in front of me and expect me to do well here, all right? This guy looks like the lead of a K-pop group. Are Koreans good at pool?
They're decent. Koreans actually like to play billiards. I'm saying this because my Korean friend told me this.
Okay.
So I'm just accepting it as true.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what billiards
yeah.
is, but... Well, billiards is an umbrella term that covers like basic all cue sports, but like, if you say like, oh, I'm playing billiards, you're referencing like 3 cushion.
Yeah, it's like how Christianity is the one true religion, but there's other religions underneath it, you know?
Something dropped. Go in. Don't scratch. I didn't, and I made 2 balls. All right, come on.
Oh, God, dude, I'm sorry. I'm really just not having a good time.
Well, it's not.
I'm having a good time. I'm just really stinking. I put so much pressure on myself to make you proud.
Go in. Oh,
I feel like it's me. It's me.
But as I was talking about, you know, ball's not always going in. I'm weak.
What is this?
That's my chalk. I use special chalk because I'm a pretty little princess.
So what tips do you got for me here?
You're not holding the cue super far back, which is good, but on a break, you can actually move your hand up even further. Your hand's kind of back here on the cue. I have mine like all the way up here, and it's kind of short. Like you see that? Mm-hmm. One thing that's big as well is you play baseball. Mm-hmm. So have you ever heard like when you're running to first base, like you want to run through the bag?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to You're like, oh, I made it to the bag.
Same
I
with
can-
pool, just stay through it.
So when you're breaking, you want your cue, like if you watch me break, my cue will go there and stop at the center of the table. It might be a little bit short, but it's very exaggerated.
Yeah.
So it may be uncomfortable, but try and get your cue as far forward as possible.
Yeah.
You can drag it on the felt, it's okay. It's not gonna rip anything. And try and leave it there. You have more time than you think to leave your cue on the table before the balls get to it, where you can pick it up and get it out of the way.
Let's do it.
There you go. You made a ball. It was, the chances of okay. You know what?
It's doable.
You know, I have a shot. We're gonna get our best run. All I have to do is make the 12 ball off the 9 without the 9 going in.
How are you gonna deal with that?
I want to break it out right now so bad, but I'm like, I want to leave him a shot more. If the 9 ball drops with the 12 ball, we're screwed.
No, we're good.
But I don't think I'm not good enough to make 2 balls. We're screwed. We're screwed.
No, don't worry about it.
This 11 ball hits this 13 ball, and it just nicks the 3 ball. And it might be a shallow enough cut or hit where it hits the 13 ball into this pocket. So I think just hit the 11 ball, and the 13 will go towards that pocket. That's probably our best bet at this point.
Okay, hear me out.
He's like,
Oh,
what the
6.
hell did you just say?
Off this wall.
Well, no, we have to shoot stripes.
Okay, so we're doing stripe, no problem. Hear me
Yeah.
out, hear me out. 14, this pocket. There's no chance of that.
I really think this one has a better chance of going in.
All right, I'll
dare-
trust you,
like,
but
you
you
can
can-
hit the 11 anywhere as long as you hit the 11 first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a good try. I wasn't supposed to make 2 balls, and I made 2 balls.
It's all right, man. I did my part, but
Should've- Oh, come on.
Nah.
That was a terrible break, too. There you go. I like the. Oh, no way.
blocked itself.
That was look at this.
Great.
Look at this spread. So what hobbies do you take too seriously, DJ?
Fly fishing, oh my goodness, man. It has consumed my life. Muay Thai. I play guitar. I'm not very good at that, but I'm just always picking up a new thing.
And now you pick up pool.
I could probably like varial heel on a skateboard right now if you gave me one.
Jeez. Actually, let me show you something real quick for breaking here. You're breaking with the cue pretty level, which is fine. We're on a 9-foot table, so we have more room for air. You can actually hit the just above center. So instead of hitting the center of the cue ball, you can hit like up here on the ball, but you can hit with a little bit of a downward angle like this, and just push the cue all the way down table. Woohoo! That was beautiful. You don't even know what you just did, but it was beautiful.
I did the bounce.
Comment down below if you know pool and if you think that was beautiful. I think that was beautiful.
And if you don't know pool, also comment and say, I don't know. It's okay to not know something.
I mean, yeah, you didn't make a ball, but
You get caught up in the details too much.
how does one get good at fly fishing? How are you trying to trick the fish into increase your chances of catching a fish?
Well, one, there's so much line out. You always have 12 feet of line. Like you have a 12-foot leader connected to fly line.
Tell me more about fish, baby.
Let's
go.
Oh, this looks good.
Don't
This looks good.
don't do that. All right. Here, stripes are better because we have an easier start for stripes. Hit it on the top half of the cue ball. There you go. Oh no.
I don't know. You mean top half? You're freaking me out, dude. I'm past the ego. I gotta use the bridge.
Use the bridge on.
Well, you
every
said
shot.
you were gonna be the bridge, and you didn't do anything.
I didn't. And you know what? Pool is a difficult game. I think that's what we're learning here.
Well, it's more of a mental game because what's going on in my mind right now is what some would call mental gymnastics.
Okay.
I'm hearing top of the ball, bottom of the ball.
Yeah.
Hit the rail, suck my nipple.
Medium stroke.
Medium stroke. I don't know what's happening
Okay.
anymore. Terrible.
I'll casa your bonita. Hear that, ladies? I'll make your
used
house
to-
beautiful.
No, that last shot was horrendous.
It was. I'm not gonna
it's right.
sugarcoat that.
So was that break,
Hey!
but it worked.
Don't be saying breaks are terrible until you see the result. This is not an easy shot, but I have the 11 ball into that top corner pocket there. And if I hit it really hard and make it, the cue ball is going to go right into this, and it'll break it out and hopefully give you a shot. We'll find out. Because this is not an easy shot. Don't move it. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was literally perfect. The cue ball was sitting right there, and you could see the 9 ball, and now he can't even. God. All right. Well, wait. You're a righty, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, no. This is.
I thought you were asking for a lefty cue.
I was joking. It's over. That's just putting the gun to the dog's head.
Thank you, Surge Billiards, for letting us film in your location. If you're ever in Chicago, check out DJ's Comedy, but also check out Surge Billiards to play some pool, some darts, and get some drinks. Like, you're doing comedy, like, out of curiosity, like, how often are you, like, going on the road to do shows or whatever?
This year, I haven't been on the road as much. I got engaged this year. We're trying to plan a wedding. So thank you very much. So that's been very exciting. It's also been so nice to be working the clubs in Chicago. We have some of the best clubs in the world.
A little bit off center, but go in. Woohoo! 2 balls, DJ. Even though I think you made 2 solids, and I want to be solids because of that, stripes is not an easy start. But if I wanted to go solids, I'd have to bank the 6 ball, which is not happening because that's there. I'm not reverse banking it to here.
That's tired.
So I have this 15 ball that's about a ball window into the side pocket. That'll give you the 10 or the 14 as the next ball. Oh, I missed. Oh my God. Let's just scrap this challenge and let's just see if we can have fun playing pool. Okay. Wow. I can remove the rack from the table.
Okay, so now let me ask this. So you get a shot like this on the 4. Obviously, right, you got to kind of like cut the corner here a little bit. Mm-hmm. How are you lining this up? So what's your approach on a shot like this?
Yeah, so, well, it depends where I need the cue ball to go next. So there's always 2 things that have to happen with each shot is you have to make the ball and the cue ball has to travel to where you want it to go. But the first part of that equation, when I want to figure out like to get the 4 ball in, there's something called the ghost ball aiming system, and it's what I use to aim. Basically, we'll just use this 5 ball as an example. I think the 5 ball and the 4 ball they contrast pretty well. That 5 ball is lined up. If you draw a line between the 2 balls, the line goes directly down this path. This is a rule of thumb because it gets more complex at different angles. But for all intents and purposes, this 4 ball will go in here. Let's say this, we can leave the cue ball where it's at, but let's say this 15 is the cue ball. If the 15 is here and it hits exactly where the 5 ball is, the 4 ball is going in. If the 15 ball is here and it hits the 5 ball, the 4 ball is going in. If it's here and it hits where the 5 ball is, the 4 ball is going in. So this works for like anywhere where the ball is.
That's fascinating. So if I hit that orange ball straight on, it should go in.
Well, if you hit the orange ball in any, since they're lined up, they're touching in the direction you want it to go, you can hit the 5 ball, any part of the 5 ball, and it'll push the 4 ball in.
That's crazy.
But like, what I'm trying to do when I'm aiming is I'm not imagining a full ball, but I know that far away from the 4 ball is where the center of the 5 ball goes. Wherever the 5 ball was, this is where the center of the 5 ball is. So if I aim the cue ball right at that spot and it actually goes and my aim's correct, the 4 ball will go in. Now you overcut it.
I hit it. Yeah, I hit it too much. But that is interesting. That's a good lesson. This is kind of my thought with comedy, my thought with anything, where like if you have half a brain and you're somewhat self-aware and somewhat delusional and you just do it for long enough and you work hard enough, eventually if you have any sort of nick of talent, some good things could happen.
Yeah.
Could. I mean, you also have to send the emails and do all that BS. But I mean, to actually get good at it, like if you just, I mean, how many smart people do you know are really trying to pursue something like stand-up comedy?
Most smart people don't try and pursue stand-up comedy.
No, they're like lawyers or doctors. But then you meet a comic and they're a pretty smart guy and you're like, oh, okay. They got it. And they're funny. It's like, yeah, if you just work hard enough at this, you'll get booked somewhere.
What position did you play when you were playing
Second
baseball?
base.
Second base?
Yeah.
Oh. Second base, second ball. 3 ball? Oh. All right. Now the pressure's on me. It's the 2 ball and the 7 ball that I'm not too happy with in this run, but I'm going to just focus on making the 1 ball. Yes, I made a ball! I didn't know I could do it. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my mom. So for this shot, DJ, we're going to use the bridge because it's very far down table. Do you know how to use a bridge or no?
I mean, show me.
I think a lot of people, they try and like do something like this. They keep it underhand. When you're using a bridge, what you actually want to do is you want to do kind of more like of what's like, it's called the dart stroke. But your elbow's kind of facing forward and you're just kind of like feathering it forward like this. You can really wing it like.
Really wing it, huh?
Well, you want your hand to be other way. Flip your hand over like that. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh boy.
Bring that over, and then he's learning something new, and then just aim right there. Give it oh no, harder than that. That's okay.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
No. I still have a shot, so it's fine. I'm just gonna ask Alex to move. Part of what cue ball position is like sometimes we'll have a ball like this 2-ball, which is tied up with the 11. So we're not just trying to make the 4-ball, we're trying to have the cue ball bump into like a cluster like that to hopefully break it out. So I'm gonna shoot the 4-ball with top and a little bit of inside spin, which means hitting it on the right side in this case of the ball to try and have it bump into there. We will see if this works. Oh wow, I really missed that. I missed that by a mile. All right, I'm gonna help you aim a kick shot on the 5-ball. Try and aim right there on the rail. So have the cue ball hit like right where my finger is. If you want to focus on a different point, you can focus on my finger right here.
How hard?
Just medium speed. Wait.
Oh my god!
That's my partner. Let's go. I have to cut this 2-ball all the way down because I could shoot the 7-ball, but the reason, like, when you're doing a break and run, you're like thinking about the whole run. You're not just thinking about one ball. You're thinking about multiple balls in advance. If I make this 7-ball, which is technically the easier shot, the best I can do is leave you here with a sliver of the 2-ball, and that means you're going to overcut it. An option that I have as well, which I really don't want to do, is maybe I could try and fire the 7-ball in with like max draw and draw it under the 2-ball, so he's got 2 all the way down. I think I have a better chance of making the 2-ball cut all the way down there and the cue ball bounce out and trying to leave the cue ball maybe down here so he's got the 7 into the side, and if he makes it, I have the 8-ball. So that's what we're going for. Please have the speed, have the speed, have the speed, have the speed! Let's go. You are screwed, but let's go. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna help you aim another kick shot here. But this good news is the 7-ball goes over here, and also the good news, this is the furthest we've ever gotten. So
This is very good. This is like bottom of the 9th. Your worst hitter's up, and Mariano Rivera's coming into the game.
yeah, but if this rolled one more ball, like if it rolled there, like we would have been perfect. The aiming point that you have, that you can see, is right here, and if you were to normally kick at it, the ball would go up here. You're putting spin on it that's like, the kick goes out this way.
I'm hitting the right side
The
of the ball,
spin
or the left
is
side.
pushing this way. So the hope is that it cancels out and it shortens the angle and it bumps into the 7. Yeah, you want to hit the right side of the ball because it's going to grab the rail.
How far off the center?
Oh, I'm going to see if I can help you aim here. See this little tiny like imperfection right there? I want you to shoot so that the outside of your cue is in line with that, so it's just a little bit left of that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And I'm hitting.
I want you to hit as close to the 14 ball as you are comfortable shooting. So aim at that chalk this far to the right if you can, and just really try and push forward. And
What kind of speed?
I'd say medium speed. The harder you hit, the more the angle's going to shorten, but I'm trying to be selfish and get a shot on the 8-ball if you make it. Oh! That was a great try.
Dude, thank you so much. I learned so much. This was so much fun. Man, I think I'm going to practice and come back in 6 months.
I gave you another hobby to add to your plate.
I know. I have so much to think about.
If anybody wants to check you out, where can they find you?
At DJRYBS on Instagram and TikTok. My Twitter is at TinderDad. It's an old handle. I'm on YouTube, same thing. Please follow me, come to a show. I tour a lot. I'm always doing it. So
Where's your upcoming shows at?
the show that I really would like to promote is in Chicago. It's at Mitchell's Tap, June 28th. It's an outdoor show we've been doing for 4 years. It always sells out. It's like the coolest show in the summer. We have live music. It's on the south side. It's like the coolest spot. It's like $3 beers. It's great.
Is your comedy better than the Sox?
I hope so.
His comedy's better than the Sox. Check it out on the South Side. Thank you, DJ,
Man,
for
thank
coming.
you so
man.
much. Appreciate it.
It was fun. You know, we made
some good shots.
We got way further, and you learned more than I thought.
I made some good shots. We did it.
He made some good shots.
Some good shots. I made a few.